and so do you. Sweet LA, why do you hurt me like you do? I keep running and rushing to catch a clue to the mystery of your dark heart. I could never have known from the signs I was shown that the game was rigged from the start. Sweet LA, all of these trials you put me through, sweet LA, why do you hurt me like you do? Underneath all the glamour and flashing lights, there are shadows nobody sees. In the dim of your dusk, you're a cold-blooded husk spreading poison into the breeze. Sweet LA, why do you hurt me like you do? Why do you hurt me like you do? Open the oldest.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 1 between BanzaiGG and Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. We do go to have a couple bans before we actually get into the action. We do have Braxis Holdout and Volskaya being banned out by BanzaiGG because they hate fun. We also do go ahead and have Alterac Valley and Tomb of the Spider Queen being taken out by Rainbow Shrooms Go because spiders eat mushrooms, and so you don't want to take the mushroom team into the spider place. We do go and have Sky Temple. First time I've cast this this map in a long time. Definitely this season. I almost never see people actually pick this map, but we do have Sky Temple being selected.
You're mine now.
So here we go. We are in Sky Temple. Blue team is the first ban, which means that Team Rainbow Shrooms Go did go ahead and select the map. Blue band coming at ya. I don't know what I'm doing, don't ask. How is everyone today? How are ya all? Hopefully the answer is good. Alright, we do go ahead and have Stukov and Johanna. Now, this kind of feels like very, very meta builds from like 3 months ago, 6 months ago. Like, Johanna is not the do-all, end-all tank anymore. She's good, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about Johanna, but it used to be like you always started with banning Johanna and then Stukov and then Brightwing. That was just how every game began. Gonna have the rubbish rodent being removed as well as Flyboy. I don't call anyone by their actual names because actual names are boring. Hello, Silverbell. Hello, Ektar. We are back. That's why I had to run out and not move you guys around. I was doing coin flips in the lobby because I'm just like that. Hello, thank you very much for the raid, 7th Ace. I appreciate that. You're here just in time for the beginning of BanzaiGG versus Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Because I don't know how to stop casting. We do go ahead and have the Stroke going in with Anubarak, Howlin' Knight, and Demon Grun starting out with Sylvanas, and starting out with like the evil duo, the head of the War Chief, and one of the most villainous characters in World of Warcraft, as well as Asmodean, one of the prime evils. But they are being opposed by a literal demon hunter, and then the Prince of Light and Goodness. I don't know what Anubarak is doing here. Anubarak definitely does not belong on Team Good Guys. The stroke is infiltrated. Then there's basically like a spy on BanzaiGG is what I'm getting from this. That is 100% what we're running into right now. We do have a ban coming out. We do not yet have the offlaner, but I bet a DPS ban will actually come out because it's hard to ban the off. Yep, indeed, we do have Jaina getting out of here. We do have the auto attacker in Vala already picked up for the Banzaians. So like, okay, what mage do we not want to deal with? And the answer is Jaina. Jaina Gumba, we don't want to go home. So we don't have a healer or a tank, and we do have the tank banned out, no ETC. Anubrak likes to run in it. They're like, you know what? ETC is just about as good as stunning as Anubrak is. We don't want to be punished too hard when we roll in here. Do go and have the Rhaegar. Being picked up by Just Garbage. Hopefully he can rise above his name, or she. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. And the B-Man is coming out here with Mei. You know, frankly, the Mei like pajama outfit does kind of look like a bee suit. It's very, very puffy. I'm into that. Here we go again with Pickle Matt coming out of here. And then Beetleborgs coming out with Blaze in the off lane, presumably. But who will Blaze be running into? We don't know yet. Diet Llama has not picked a hero yet. Look at this so far. Decent healers. Mei into Anubrak. Mei can... I do feel like Anubrak... They're like burrow in and... Ooh? That's a Div E special right there with Artanis. You don't see him very often in the higher divisions. We'll have to see if he's going to go for Punch Quest, and if so, will he be able to pick on the Blaze? That is the thing, though. Both Vala and Chromie, and to an extent Anduin, if they get swapped into danger, they get a lot of damage. And oh hey, my co-caster is here. Your paws are made of sharp. I'll see you in game.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bomb.
Four-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no!
Oh, here's Light Bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man Light Bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead. If you wish to live, that is.
All right, coming into Sky Temple here in game number 1 of BanzaiGG. We do go to have Swift. I'm going to screw up. I'm going to call Swift Taylor at some point in this game. We would have Swift playing the Vala. Oh my gosh, you can't do this. Beetleborgs is going to be on the Blaze. I'm Pickle Matt is going to be on Chromie. The Stroke is on a Nubarak. And Big Eats. Yes, Big Eats 13. I actually did it. Is playing the Anduin. Go me. On the other side of the battlefield, representing our orange team, representing Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. We have Demon Grot on the Demon. How appropriate. Diet Lava is going to be on our Tannis. We're going to have B-Man on Mei. Just Garbage is on that there Rhaegar. And then Howlin' Knight is going to be on the not undead Sylvanas. Look at this nice Sylvanas. She's all living and elfy. I'm a fan. Alright, looking at talents at level 1 as we get started. We do go and have Greed and Annihilation coming out of the stacking quest. I'm not surprised to see stacking quest. As I said, don't see that a lot in upper divisions, but we're going to definitely have some punchy punch. Beetleborgs needs to stay back. You don't want to give Diet Llama stacks, and that's exactly what we're seeing. I like this play from Beetleborgs. And then as I say that, that's what we stop. We also do go and have Creative the Hunter coming out of the Valhalla. Fuzzy's name is Opera, by the way, for anyone that does not know. Demon Grad goes in and comes in here trying to clear all of this out. Beetle, you're doing so well. Honestly, having played a lot of Artanis in the past, if you're up against Artanis, just stay back, passively soak. Don't give him stacks, because Artanis is level 1. It's very, very, very oppressive if he gets it up to beyond about 250 or so. It gets really good, but if you can keep him low, he just does not have the damage output to really do a whole lot. Alright, a little bit of experience advantage right now on the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. I love to see it. Interesting, we do go and have the top camp being picked up right now. This will let them start pressuring. This is actually a really, really good plan. Team seems to have a little bit better map presence on this one, because if they can come forward, they can take out, like, one of these structures, maybe the structure on the wall. They actually can fully clear it if they occupy this temple. Otherwise, they won't quite get the fort down, even with a full occupation. And yep, they are pushing Howlin' Knight and Just Garbage coming up here. Remaining passively soaking. Here is Beetleborgs. Beetleborgs cannot step too far forward. Oral Dispersal, so does not even have the one do extra damage. Going to be a hard time to try and hold this back, but here is the Stroke and Big Eats coming in trying to get this done. There is Diet Llama. Diet Llama goes in and does a swappy swap trying to get out of there. B-Man comes in for the assist. But this was enough damage that they will be able to fully clear this if they can't be pushed off of this point. So that's definitely something we'll be looking forward to. Meanwhile, Demon Grand is staying down here at the bottom. Going to try and be pushing in as hard as they can. It does look like Swift is coming in here. Great play right here. I love this. Go in there, try and get some extra damage. They've moved away. And if you can just take some extra shots and start applying them to the mid, you're just winning, winning, winning. All you do is win, win, win no matter what. They are looking at invading. They're leaving Artanis up top, but this, like, the top has been fully channeled. And here they come in. This was, of course, their map, so they have a very, very good idea of how to play it. There's Shane Train coming into chat. Hello, hello, my friend. There we go. I'm like, where are the shots? I came down here so I could watch the shots come out, and then they didn't come out. That was super sad. Artanis is at 26 stats. We do have Unfurling Shadows at 11, and then 62 on Greed Annihilation, or Greed Annihilation. But I love this. Look at just how aggressive they're being. They're being oppressive across the top lane. You guys better respect the Shrooms' aggression. I have to see what they want to do real quick. They're just... We've got... I kind of love this. They're like, we're going to use the first temple in order to clear out the fort, and then we're just going to push. We got a race right here, but it is a race that Shrooms are definitely in a better position for. Like, yes, you'll be able to use this. Yes, you'll be able to get this fort down. But, guys, they are killing your keep. And yes, we do go and have the Hearth back, but Hearth back a little bit too little too late. There goes the keep. First keep of the game going down. We do have continual catapult pressure coming across the top of the map and just making all kinds of not fun for your day. And they are not here to stop. Good lord. Objective. Who cares about objective? We are the objective of this map. Don't ask me why they speak with a very, very bad Russian accent. They just do. We do have level 10s online for the Shroomers. Demonic Invasion, Avalanche, Ancestral Healing, Mind Control, and Suppression Pulse. So, note to self, do not give map pick to the Shroomers, good lord. I think they just went, like, no one plays this map, so we're just going to get really, really good on it. Here's the question. I wonder how many maps they've done that for. Are they really good at Garden of Terror? Are they really good at some other map no one plays? Level 10s are now online for the side of BanzaiGG. But Vala is not here. Vala went over. Vala was on a grand sightseeing tour, but are they actually trying to move in here? That's a problem. They need to wait for Vala, but they don't want to wait for Vala. There's a snowball cannon, but it kind of cut the edge, went through here. Alright, there is a lot going in. Hella Knight is moving back. There's the Ancestral Healing coming through. There's a swap. Artanis in the backline. There is the Salvation moving through, moving through, moving through. A lot of people were helped out. Diet Llama does avoid the charge in. But they did get the full channel on the temple, and that's all they wanted. We do go and have the Shroomers going ahead and moving away. Yes, I call them the Shroomers. I won't stop. Can't stop. I'm on top. DJ blow my speakers up. There are some casters that actually like think about what's going on in the game, make intelligent commentary, and be like, oh, okay, it looks like this is their route of engagement. Oh my gosh, they have kept Vala down to 10 stacks by just not ever being in the same place Vala is. They're playing against Vala the same way I was telling them to play against Artanis. Although, to be fair, Artanis is only at 29 stacks, so neither team able to stack all that well. Big freeze coming in. There is the blind. Not going to be able to get any attacks. Swift getting very low. There was a big old orb that went ahead and landed on top of the Vala. Swift trying to get out of here. There's a kill into the Anduin. Anduin not going to be winning a whole lot. There's the stroke. Stroke very low. There goes the Vala. First death, losing 5% attack speed. But it does look like Artanis will fall. Beetleborg's not going to survive much after this as the blaze goes down. The blaze goes down. Alright, it does look like Boss is being getting a nice little orange coat of paint here in just a second. I do love the fact that this boss is on both this and Tomb of the Spider Queen. But on Tomb of the Spider Queen, he's got like all these bandages on his butt because it definitely got taken a couple times up here. Realistic battle damage. And yeah, bottom lane is just getting pushed the heck in. We do have B-Man coming in here, going and getting some lasers moving in. Lasers are going to go ahead and peel through both of these. Yeah, this is just, I mean, I gotta tell you, good lord, this is one of the cleanest. I don't get to play, or I don't get to cast Sky Temple very often, but this is just, this is a team that knew what they were here for. This is a team that knew which way the wind was blowing. Oh, it looks like top is done, and bottom is done.
My temple's magic subsides. Find something else to fight over.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Both temples' magic subsided. Someone does not pay a lot of attention. Here's the thing, we're attacking core and we're at like 4 kills overall for the game. The teams have not done a great job fighting, but it looks like Get Just Garbage is just barely hanging on to life. Pickle Matt trying to get this taken care of. Nice avalanche. We're going to move everyone out of the way though. It does look like Anduin goes down. We do have both healers down at the moment, but Pickle Matt not going to be up for very much longer. There's the stroke moving in, trying to get on top of Howlin' Knight. Howlin' Knight going to Banshee wave right out. Swift is going to ahead and go down a no. Swift actually stays alive somehow. Never mind. I lied to you all. And boom, with that, we do have game number 1 going to the Shroom Factory. Good gravy. That was a game, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you want to see. 6 kills to 2. We have people that did... This Anduin did 2,000 hero damage. You never see numbers that close, but that was just a clean game. Clean as all heck and heck. You have Howlin' Knight coming in with 15,000. Blaze also with 15. Kind of a tie at the top for the two teams. In terms of healing, though, Just Garbage leading the way. 35,000. And then we do go to have the experience contribution. Demon Grand, although I'm not actually surprised, you all saw Demon Grand just hanging out, bottom lane, moving through, double soaking, basically being the best little off-laner he can. So, very happy. Verily. Talent-wise, we got some. Here they are, but you know what? We definitely don't have the full build. No. Oh, only Weirdly, Demon Grant even took his level 16. Everyone else was just like, we're in the middle of fighting. We don't have time to pick talents. But Hell Rift was much important. That's interesting. Does that also apply to like damaging buildings with All Shall Burn, or is it only heroes? It doesn't say heroes or minions. So interesting. However, I will see you in game number 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll have to see what BanzaiGG can do to try and come back into this. They definitely kind of got played a little bit, but you know what? This was a map they weren't ready for. It was very clear that the Shroomers had a battle plan. Will that continue to happen if they go to a map they're more interested in playing? We shall see.
These memories haunt me. Your secrets and crooked smiles, they torment and daunt me. I long for atonement arms, carry me back, but the reel keeps on spinning loose and the screen is fading to black. Sweet LA, I gave my broken soul to you. Sweet LA, why do you hurt me like you do? Why do you hurt me like you do? Like you do. Sunshine fading from your stare. Sometimes it's better not to care. And I can see your smile is withered. One more autumn leaf is drifting on the wind. Innocence is wasted, and I'm so sorry that you never can replace it. The darkest road ahead, you're gonna have to face it, 'cause I can't always.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 2. And I said we'll have to see what happens whenever Team Rainbow Strike Go has to play on a more standard map that their opponents, aren't caught quite so off guard by. And we're going to Dragonshire. Definitely a map that fits that bill. I know Cursed Hollow is technically the default map for Heroes of the Storm, but I always think of it as Dragonshire because I like this map. I remember my very earliest impressions were watching, things, and this map was what was in the showcase when the game was first announced. Fun fact about Ireland, actually, if you get me drunk, I will occasionally on accident slip into an Irish accent. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. I thought we do have the Junkrat being so same bands coming out of Team Rainbow. We do have the May being banned out by Banzai. But still the Dahaka. Hell Knight really likes being a cute elf Sylvanas. And I don't blame her. Beetleborgs is going to go... They didn't ban out the Johanna, they banned out the May instead. And they want to be the Johanna because, hey, they are the first pick team. And they have that right. They're not the first pick team, what am I talking about?
I stand ready.
For the alliance above all.
For the alliance above all, we go and have the lad Anduin. Anduin and Sylvanas, best friends forever. I'm sure that's exactly what happened in the lore. I'm sure they always loved standing side by side and fighting the enemy. Definitely never any animosity between those two.
Let's fly.
Man, we got a heckin' Warcraft versus Diablo. Let's go. Also, I'm losing it, and we're solidly banning StarCraft and Overwatch. Let's see if we can keep that up. This is amazing. I notice little patterns like this. I always talk about them. Oh, boo. Although I guess that does make sense that your opponents are drafting Warcraft, so take out a Warcraft character. Yeah, that just completely flubs it. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go are not actually thinking about the universe their opponents are drafting from. I'm going to make this a thing. Well, hi, Void Kitty.
Here we go again. Fight time.
Well, that's cheating. Those aren't Diablo characters. Alright, we do still have the Shroomers. Yes, the Shroomers do it completely. A full 5-man Warcraft team coming out of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. I do have to wonder, I assume that's going to be either a Smash or a Twin Blade variant in the off lane. Stitches will be the tank. And when we do have the follow-up damage, I feel like the burst potential may not be as high as they need it to be. Fall said, I'm guessing going mage build, and then Sylvanas kind of going for the hybrid. Swift coming in. Did not like playing into the Artanis, going to be taking it this time. So here we go into Dragonshire. Don't go anywhere. Get your bets in. Go ahead and put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. I will mention standard Rocket rules. If no one bets against you, you cannot lose your points.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light
Play that
bulb.
here. 4-man mosh pit followed by Entomb. Oh no!
Oh, here's Light Bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man Light Bomb. They're going to follow up, and they're going to get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my god, when does this happen? Everybody's dead.
Alright, and with that being taken care of, we do go and have game number 2. BanzaiGG coming out of the blue gate. Your, Bonzaliers of battle? Probably should have thought of that. So we do go ahead and have, I'll go ahead and go to the screen just so that you cannot see the mini-map. And we will be back in just a second. Looks like the stroke has managed to lose track of where the game is. Unfortunately, I don't think they made me a ref, so I can't talk. Where? I wanna talk to you all. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. These guys got a little bit rambunctious in draft chat, so wanted to go ahead and I don't know where that is going, but just they can't get in trouble above the entire world watching. We'll go ahead and hide chat because I know how to do that now. Well, it does look like not a lot of people betting on BanzaiGG, but they're set up to get a whole bunch. Looking at talents, we can't even really look at talents because oh god. Oh wait, that's right. I can't see chat, so I have no idea if the countdown was done.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
So we do go ahead and have on the side of BanzaiGG, Big Eats on the Brightwing. We do have I'm Pickle Mac going the wrong way on the Chromie. The Chromie with purple hair or green hair, I like that a lot. The very pickly hair. We do go and have Swift on the Artanis. Beetleborgs is going to be playing the Johanna. And then the Stroke on Valhalla. On the other side of the battlefield, we do go ahead and get Demon Grant on the Falstad. Stitches is going to be played by B-Man. Howlin' Knight on Sylvanas. Diet Llama is going to be on Varian. And then we do go ahead and get Just Garbage playing the Anduin. Alright, Harkins, I will get to that after this game. Can't really do it during the game. Does not work. If we have another pause, then yeah, we can probably get that done. How are you, my friend? Do go in there, everyone's splitting. Artanis versus Varian in the top lane. This is, in theory, good for Artanis because the Varian can't really do anything unless he gets close. And if he gets close, that means Artanis can stack. But I do notice Artanis is only at a few stacks so far. Sorry. I am. Thank you very much. You guys saw me checking things?
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power and lay waste to the
Alright, here we go. I'm a little distracted. There's a few things going on. But we do go and have the both top and bottom currently being channeled. Possible Dragon Knight, but only they can get there. But it looks like Brightwing will get taken out. Nice times trap, but B-Man has a lot of health, and that is a Stitches. And it's very, very, very difficult. It's a tall order to try and kill a Stitches. Beetleborg, not so much. Oh my goodness! Does get out of there with 50 health. There's the animal being like, get out of there, Demon Grant! Oh my goodness! Now, meanwhile, up top, it looks like Varian's in a little bit of trouble as Big Eats, as the Stroke and Swift come around. Big Polymorph comes in. Varian trying to survive. Will actually... I don't know how that happened. Varian should not have been allowed to survive there. Does end up going Colossus Smash. Not going to have the Wind Blades coming out. But meanwhile, down below, it does look like Johanna. Johanna, that was a bit... gutsy. Oh my goodness. Great prediction. And there goes Pickle Matt. High King's Quest coming out on the Varian. None of them actually completed yet. Demon Grant? So there's moments where you want to try to Isle just to come across and boop! I kind of felt a little bit close. Man, I want to play Artanis now. This isn't fair. Alright, big teleport in, getting Stroke up. Big fight happening right now. We do have everyone. Stroke very low, and there goes Vala. Vala did go for a multi-shot build, so is not losing attack speed. Big Eats very low as well, but it looks like Big Eats will get out of there. So that was a kill unanswered as Vala goes down, but B-Man does get knocked around a little bit. We do go ahead and have Demon Grant in the middle, picking up this experience. Not getting out of here this time. Varian got out the last time, but this time, no. We do go and have Artanis being taken out. Alright, it does look like we got some camps being picked up on both sides at the for the time being. Howlin' Knight, Just Garbage, and Demon Grant getting that there. There is another stroke is getting beat up a little bit. We'll have to go back as Diet Llama does have to abandon that. Does look like Demon Grant going to go ahead and take this, getting them in position, take the first Dragon Knight. Big post up of Banzai in the middle. They're just like, okay, you know what? We can't let them get a Dragon Knight. But you know what? I feel like the Dragon Knight's just bait. They're just going to come over here and be like, you guys can post up at the middle. We're taking your stuff. Does look like we have a bit of a fight. And, oh, Demon...
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Level 10 is online now for Shrooms. We do gonna have Gorge coming out, Mind Control, Light Bomb, Shield Wall, and Falstad does not know. Man, heckin' lightning built from Falstad out to heck. And yes, more lightning. I do sort of, like, normally you always see Gus, but at this point, you know, you've got B-Man trying to pull people towards you. We don't need Falstad getting them further away. Get that, some of that team synergy going on. Alright, we do have Artanis dying in the top lane for the moment. And Varian is on his way down. So we do go and have Falstad coming out real quick. Going to be upgrading from turkey to dragon. I have to wonder what dragons taste like when you try and eat them. For a split second, I was surprised they're not pushing bottom, but then I'm like, wait, they already took bottom. So that makes sense now. Alright, they are kind of pushing it all over the place at the moment, trying to get as much damage as they're able to. Varian is getting, well, interesting use of that.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Okay, I'm a little confused. Not going to lie. We do go and have Diet Llama moving up along the top of the map. Swift goes ahead and gets a little bit of armor reduction. We do go and have Brightwing coming in, and it does look like Diet Llama's going to be like, I don't need to be here anymore. Once again, I've got to tell you that the Shroomers really just like... I mean, I kind of feel like everything is a party for the Shroomers. They're just like, you know what? You know what would make this even better? If we had some mercenaries that wanted to come along. It's a house party. And invite the Giants. You know what? Invite the Bruisers. Just, everyone, get in here! Alright, Beetleborgs does go ahead and move in. Howlin' Knight is trying to go ahead and get a mind control. There is a... Oh my goodness! Hidden's Blast! Wait, Hidden's Blast? I guess that at... For some reason I thought that was the level 20 upgrade. Hell, oh my goodness! That was amazing! Just the like back-to-back blast. And we have just a ton of damage. Sylvan's going in, turning off the building, and they are marching across. Good grief. Already running in there. We do have a stun hitting onto these Stitches, but they are down 3 levels. They're down 12% damage. It's a very, very bad, but they do go in and get a kill onto Demon Grand. That's huge. That's like a whole level by itself, just about. I always feel bad whenever big plays like that happen, and I have to stop and look at it because I'm like, I should be reacting more. I shouldn't be like, wait a minute, this doesn't match what I think should be happening.
Hero slain.
Alright, Vala does go down as well. I'm pretty sure got Stitched and Gorged. Yep, Gorged is at 54 seconds, so it has been taken very recently. We do go ahead and have Sylvanas in the middle. Diet Llama going in and getting yet more, but that is scattered out by the Chromie. However, there's not a lot they can do about it. They are down 3 levels, down to Talontier.
Hero slain.
Yeah, the problem is they need experience, but it's hard for them to get it because they can't go anywhere because, oh my goodness. What? Stop killing people when I'm not around.
Hero slain. Blue team's core is under attack.
Good grief. I mean, this poor Stitches, he's being stunned, but this may be it. We do go and have 2 catapults here as well as the team. We're down to 50% health. Johanna is back, but I don't know if they're going to be here in time to do anything. And boobies. So let me go ahead and see if we can get an interview right quick. One moment, guys. So, first of all, while we wait for Demon to join us, real quick, Harkin did call in. Wow, my shirt's having a conniption right now. That's awesome. So tonight, I am wearing my strappy boots.
Hello.
Hello, hello. First of all, good grief. Well done. How are y'all feeling right now?
We're feeling pretty good. I mean, that's just, you know, first round, first week. There's no scouting really that you can do, and you know what I mean? Who knows how this team's gonna be at the end of the season, you know what I mean? So we feel good about the win, but we're definitely not getting ahead of ourselves, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Like, that is one of the things that's... Whenever new teams come into NGS, it's always very, very interesting because almost inevitably, the first couple of matches, they're just maybe not prepared for just how good the teams in NGS are, but they pick it up very quickly.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. And we're double round robin, right? So we're gonna see them again, and you know what I mean. Like it's anybody's ball game at the end of the season. I've seen teams go from being one of the best to the worst teams in the division to the worst to the best. You know what I mean? NGS is crazy like that. So
I was gonna say, hopefully you haven't seen the best of the worst.
I mean, I might be a part of that.
Not naming names. So, first of all, going back to Sky Temple, I was a bit surprised that that's the map that you all chose, but then I saw the way you played it. Do you guys kind of have that a little bit cooked up of, okay, we're really, really going to get good at Sky Temple because no one bans it, but no one goes there either?
Kind of. I really like that map. It plays into my style, which also plays into the rest of the team style. And I think it's a fun map. I think it's undervalued, in the community personally, but it's a great map, and I think a lot of teams, aren't prepared for how heavy macro that map can be, and if you go heavy macro, you can win pretty well.
No, absolutely. I don't get to cast that map very much, and it was an eye-opening experience, just to say the least. Because that's one of the... Normally I see teams move around and avoid each other for a very, very long time and whittle each other down. And you were just like, I don't care about the objective. I'm just going to walk down this lane. Okay, that lane's clear.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it played out that way. We were prepared for a longer game, but HOTS is adaptive, right? You have a game plan set out, but it always changes by every minute that goes by. So, it just played out that seemed to be the best way to victory was, like we saw that, like Vala would offlane a bunch and she was auto attack build. And so it's kind of like, well, she's not stacking if she's offlane and she's definitely not going to out offlane Asmodan. And so we took advantage of that and sent the rest to just push down a lane and get the value they could.
Yeah, I was kind of interested because in game number 1, you did a Diet Llama on Artanis on Stacking Quest and then spent a lot of the game nowhere near your opponents. And I'm like, that's not helping Artanis very much.
Yeah. I mean, we won the game still. So, for the greater good, right?
Allied forces, prepare for battle.
Oh, thank you very much, Howland. Howland coming in here, putting money into my pocket. I appreciate you. We do go ahead and have, in game number 2 on Dragonshire. Dragonshire, obviously a map that your opponents would be a little more comfortable because everyone learns Dragonshire. What was your strategy going into game number 2?
I mean, our strategy, I think, is kind of everybody's strategy on Dragonshire, which was, take control of bot lane, and force all the camps that you can down the throat of bot lane. And Llama did pretty well holding the off lane against the Artanis. There was a certain point where we had to look for gank, and we kind of set it up where I moved mid and we communicated how long on your tap. Okay, well, let me wait for your tap and I'll clear mid, and then I'm able to fly. And we communicated that gank, and that presented us an opportunity to take more control of bottom, once we had top. So it was kind of the same procedure with Sky Temple in that regard, moving and trying to macro and force certain, exchanges that were in our favor.
I do have to say, one thing that was very, very, very interesting to me when it came to the way that you guys approached is that the fact that you kind of kept moving up in order to pressure that variant, kind of, or no, your variants on your team, pressure that Artanis and kind of push them back. Lots of that's one thing I don't see. Oh, I do have to ask. Did you guys intentionally go 5 Warcraft heroes? Because I was very excited about that.
No, I didn't even realize that we did 5 Warcraft heroes. We get a bonus for that, right? Like, NGS community provides us so much dollars for knocking off a checklist, right? That's the thing.
Well, we'll have to see if you finish the checklist.
Okay.
Which will be hard because we don't tell you what all's on it.
Well, that's half the fun, right? Unlocking the achievements.
But yeah, that game 2, you had Falstad, Stitches, Sylvanas, Anduin, and
This had
Varian.
better not affect my sterling reputation.
Wow, we did go all Warcraft. That's awesome. It worked out really well. I mean, I felt our drafts were good both games, so it's kind of cool that we landed in the Warcraft gear.
Oh my god! And also, now I'm getting money thrown at me by, I'm gonna butcher this name, but I have to say something because you can't not talk to someone that gives you money.
Mm-hmm.
Olakalahoa. So thank you.
Thank you.
So I do have to also ask, and as appropriately as possible, where does the name Team Rainbow Shrooms Go come from?
So, we joined the TRSG organization, Team Rainbow Strike Go. And we were told we could name our team any variation of TRSG X or, any TRSG type mix up. And we were looking at Shrooms, and Howland did our really cool logo. And it just turned out that, we voted on Team Rainbow Shrooms Go to keep the TRSG moniker the same. So there you go.
Well, it definitely makes sense. I do have a lot of fun coming up with different variations of Shroom to call you throughout the game, so look forward to that.
Very nice. Yes, that'll be fun to watch over in here.
And with that, that's all the questions I had for you. Let me go and turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
Well, first I want to shout out our opponents. Thanks so much for showing up. NGS, loves. I assume this is a new team because I saw like half the roster didn't have any NGS games. So it's great to have more people in the community. You can always reach out, to any of us, I'm sure, in the division to do scrims or, for anything you might need help with. So definitely thanks for showing up in the fun game. Thanks to you, Raka, for streaming. That's, we love getting casted. Feels good. And thanks to my team for showing up and playing well and communicating and getting the job done. And thanks to everybody who's watching.
Yep, thank you. We did get rated in by 7th Ace, so a lot of people were in here, eyes glued, as you guys put on a really, really good couple of games. So
Thank
congratulations. You. Good way to start the season. We'll have to see if you guys can keep it up.
For sure. All right, well, we'll catch you next time. Hope you cast us again, and thanks again, guys, for watching, and look out for us in Division E.
Yep. I will try, but no promises, because there's a lot of teams, and
I know.
Now I'm responsible to make sure that everyone gets casted.
Yeah, I saw your chat in NGS where they were playing a Braxis game, and they made fun of you for casting us when the opponents banned Braxis on you, and you were like, man.
I mean, that's the real problem. Don't ever invoke Raka's ire.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, if you cast us and Braxis doesn't get banned, I promise you a Braxis game, okay? And that's for any opponent out there. If you play us and Raka's casting and you choose not to ban Braxis, we're going to Braxis, okay?
Sounds fantastic. Good luck, and I will see you all next time.
All right, you guys have a great night. Bye.
All right, I will say this correctly before we go to it. Thank you very much. Ola aka aloha. Hopefully I got that. I guarantee you I will butcher it the next time I see you. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Raka. We have had a few follows, so that means you don't really know me. I cast Here's the Storm for NGS on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do my personal streams on Friday and Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday is for my actual team practice, where I have to learn not to embarrass us. So follow, come by. I'm around a lot. I'm a nice person. Feel free to talk to me. I wear awesome boots. And I will see you next time. Let's find out who we're going to raid over to. I am very sure I'm the last NGS streamer online, so can't raid onto another NGS cast, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean we can't go say hi to people. Yep, it does look like Mockery is playing. Mockery did retain the caster tag, so is planning on streaming, so let's go say hello.